So in today's video we're going to show you how to build a template for putting pictures on top of another picture. So let's create a template for this spread. So I'll close this one and then I'll start up the editor. And first thing I'm going to do is create the desired number of holes. So split this vertically, split this horizontally, split this again horizontally, and now this hole here on the left is going to serve as my background hole. So by clicking on the bleed button and filling in east, west, north, south, that hole is going to extend to the edges of the spread. Now for these three holes, I'm going to select them by clicking on the first one, holding down the shift key and clicking on the other ones. As you can see in my layers palette, they're selected now. And then I'm going to make them landscape. And now I'll select them again. And now I'm going to move and resize them because I'm done with splitting and setting the aspect ratio. So now I'm going into the next phase, which is resizing them and moving them around. If I were to split the top one here, you'll see that they will move back to where they were before I moved them. So that's why I said it's important to do this in the right order. First, using split to get the desired number of holes, then set the aspect ratio with portrait or landscape or square if you want, and then finally you can move them around and resize them. But after you've done that, you cannot split or change the aspect ratio because ProAlbum-Designer's editor doesn't know that you have resized and moved these holes. Alright, so these I can move them maybe to here. That's fine. I can now save the template. If I want, I can have a little fun. I can do things like this if I want. Okay, so I can now save this template, or if this is a one-off, I can simply choose 4 photos. I already selected them here, and I can just say populate current template. The best thing is, if you have a template that you think you're going to use more than once, please save it, and then you don't have to do this editor business every time. So, and of course here I can say I want to swap these 2 photos, and if I want a white edge on these 3 small ones, I'll select them, and then I click on style options, and here I start with unchecking apply to all images because I don't want to apply this effect white border on the background layer. You don't want to put a white frame around here because this is where the machine will be trimming the paper, so it may or may not be included. So white border, and when I uncheck apply to all images, it will just be applied to the ones I selected. So the difference between apply and save, they will both do it, but save will remember these settings for the next spread. So here I'm just going to use apply. So that puts a little white border on these pictures. And you can change the pixel size there if you want to in style options. So that's how you create pictures on picture.